with Newsweek. We're here in New York City at Fashion Institute of Technology, about to talk to Mark Evan Blackman, who is the chair of the menswear department here. He's going to tell us about the power knots of business and politics. We're in one of the workstation classrooms, and Mark is going to take us through the different types of tie knots, what distinguishes each, when they're appropriate, and what they might say about the person wearing them.
Okay, that's quite the setup. Okay, we're going to start with the easiest tie knot. The easiest tie knot is a tie that probably every 15-year-old has learned to tie. It is called the PRATT or the SHELBY. It's just a real easy, casual. You're wrapping it around twice. It's up through toward the neck and then down. So really, in terms of manual dexterity, it takes very little. So a young kid could do this pretty successfully each time out. Four-in-hand is, let's just take a look at this. The four-in-hand gives you a more structured knot than the SHELBY. It gives you a slightly more prominent knot than the SHELBY, and the four-in-hand tends to be, on a good day, pretty symmetrical. So a lot of guys want that traditional T-shape right under their chin, and the four-in-hand is going to give you that. The four-in-hand is much more prominent than the SHELBY, and when you look at the two in comparison, you can see this is just a much less substantial knot. We're going to go on to the half Windsor, and what's nice about the half Windsor is that both the half Windsor and the full Windsor, they're both fairly classic ties and formal ties. If someone's a lawyer, if someone is upper management, if someone's aspiring to be any of those things, they would probably be looking at the half Windsor or the Windsor. I prefer personally the half Windsor because I'm short. And if I were to wear a full Windsor, it would just be too much tie. They're both formal, they both have a very nice presence to them, and they're both pretty symmetrical.
So the tie for somebody who's trying to dress for success in business or government would be the half Windsor if you're shorter or on the petite side, or the full Windsor if you're a taller or bigger guy. And the SHELBY and the four-in-hand are more in the category of
casual. You know, there are times where you're going out and you're meeting friends after work and you're just throwing on a jacket and a step above a t-shirt, and you're going to want something pretty casual. You're not going to do a Windsor.
Right.
It's a little pretentious. You're going to do a four-in-hand. It's a nice casual, relaxed look. It's also a younger look, and I think that's why so many younger people start tying it when they're in their teens and kind of stay with it perhaps a little too long.
So in other words, if you're tying a SHELBY or a four-in-hand and you're in the world of business, government, you're out there, you might want to think about learning a different knot.
You're going to want to think about it quickly, and quite honestly, people are going to probably say something to you.
Now, I learned how to tie my tie in high school, and it's the only one that I've ever tied. I'm not sure what knot it is. A mirror. And I do that every time. I throw it across. I try to get a straight line.
That's kind of a hat. That isn't one of the four. Here, take it off and I'll show you something else. Hold this here with your right hand. You might want to try this for your next job interview, not that you're not happy at Newsweek.